Hello, everybody. This is thank you for being here. As you can see, part of my team is missing, but he'll be back soon. Um, anyway, let me put on a different color. There we go. I tried to contact him. I see that he's on. He's up, but he could be getting probed and prodded and everything else that goes on. I did chat with him last night. They had downgraded him, so he seemed to be doing better. Uh, they still need to remove the tube for the punctured lung and or not the punctured lung, the collapsed lung. They had to put a tube in to pump it back up. But anyway, he sounded much better every time I talked to him. So keep praying though, right? We want to get him back. Miss him here on the show, and I miss him throughout the day. Anyway, once again, thanks everybody for being here. The 4th of February. I can't believe how fast time is flying. The other day we lost Dr. Modi. I know they're doing a special right now. I couldn't figure out the time, and I just realized it's late. I think it started about a half hour. Like I said, he was a wonderful guy. I mean, just brought a ray of sunshine and definitely best storytellers I've ever met. And I remember the first time I heard him was 5 years ago. When I first got in, he would be on a webinar. Anyway, couple things I was thinking about as you look at the Onpassive gives a platform, the vehicle with wings, everything, the fuel. Why not soar? And I hope everybody decides, and whatever your soaring is, right? Whatever what you want out of, I pray and hope that with all the negative stuff going on, that people in Onpassive, especially the founders of it, that I know, and some of you I don't know, um, can ride this thing until the day we leave this planet, and just do things that you never dream possible. And I believe the platform has the capability and was built to do that. I always thought back years ago, Ash first said, and he talked to everybody. It wasn't like he took a handful of people and said this. He said, whatever you dream, dream bigger. So, I mean, that's a powerful thing to say, especially when the industry, like I said, is full of majority of people that don't succeed. No, not from their efforts. I mean, obviously, people work very hard. Nobody wants to get in something, these so-called opportunities, and wind up worse than when you got in. And that's the sad thing. Most of the time, that is the case. Even if you have this little blip that you did well, what I mean well is you broke even maybe a couple $100, but the longer you're in, what happens? Because unless everybody you invite in, all the friends and family, people that love you, people that follow you in the beginning, unless they get to that level like you did, they quit. Of course they're going to. That's what they got in for. Now, obviously, most of us got in here an Onpassive to create a way to build your income and change your life. Once I realized that that's a given, I really believe that. That's a given. That you're going to, the potential of Onpassive is mind blowing, my opinion, looking at everything, mind blowing as far as the potential of making income. It gave me so much more than that. It gave me the opportunity to build a big family. People I know all over the world. I know people everywhere. Can chat with them. We trust each other. We talk to each other. I would have never met Chris Johnson. I wouldn't have met any of you. Lori Long, Casey Zebenberger, Robert Tantilla, Vivian Benny, all of you. I mean, what would have been the chances? What would have been the circumstance? Even if we passed each other in the street or a grocery store, getting to know each other would have never happened if it wasn't for Onpassive. So that's pretty cool. And yes, there's sad things. This last couple of weeks, 3 weeks, I mean, a lot of crazy, sad things went on. It was Robin, and then my grandson. I mean, he comes up with something. We didn't know what it was. He's still healing from it. It was pretty bad, but you never know, And I realized in life we were never promised a perfect conditions. It's called life, and we have choices, and we can do what we want, really. But I choose to do the right thing. And when I was looking for Onpassive for 20 years, and then finally find it, part of my why, right? If you have a why in life, you got to find out what it is. What is it about life that just juices you up? And mine was being able to communicate with people. And the big outcome for me, yes, I'm building a wallet with money. Yes, I know. And I knew I would. So that's not the issue for me now, really, truly. And if you know me, I mean this. I can't wait for everybody to have that start, that initial, I don't care what it is, for the first time in your life, online, you start at whatever level, you start to make money for the first time in a legit, above board, transparent, from one of the most beautiful people in the world I've ever met, Mr. Mufareh, the most beautiful people that he surrounded himself with. And people say, "Oh, you're brown." I'm way past brown nosing. Okay, you couldn't brown nose anymore. Okay, but that's not the part. The point is, if I believe in something and I feel the strong about it, I'm blown away. And I'm seeing every day as I go to webinars and listen to people that level, that that iceberg, they're starting to see more and more of what might be under the water. And you could tell by the way they talk. You could tell by the ask. When you hear somebody ask a question in desperation, it's sad because it's not necessary. You can't change it. But if you could talk to enough people and say, look at what's happened. Okay, September 1st, we launched a product, we started to sell it, and no matter what companies said to us as far as merchants, we can handle it, go for it, hit the pedal to, slam the pedal to the metal, put it in fifth, sixth gear, put the blower unit on. We can handle anything you got. But reality was, it was as big as the company told them. They told them this is going to be more than you could imagine, coming from a company that the world doesn't know yet. And it was a bomb. And they fumbled and fell, and boom, and you heard what happened. And we moved on to the next, the same thing, kind of a fumble and a fall. But the company never gives up. Let me tell you what would happen in a regular company. The tumble and fall would have been eaten up. The problem would have been absorbed through the people, through the affiliates, through the customers. Somehow they would not have taken all of that downfall and ate it for themselves. And the company did. Think about this for a minute. Every time something happened, we didn't have to do anything about it. We didn't have to sweat. The company came out and asked Mufareh would say, after working with the tech team, okay, we're going to give you an extension. It was either an extension or drop the price. Nobody does that. So not only did they get kicked or punched in the gut from whatever happened with the merchants, got punched in the gut, and they made sure that the second punch never touched the affiliates of the founders. So they absorbed it. No, don't worry. Oh, I'm gonna have to pay again. No, everybody said I'm gonna have to pay again. You were never told to pay again. You were told to pay once. That's all that was ever said, and that's all that's been ever asked since the beginning. They dropped the price or they increased the time. What company in the world would do that? And you might have a couple of people listening to this go, I know one. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not what they went through and how they bandaged everything up. They protected the founder and the customer all the way down the road. How did we know about it? Because we're in the journey. And while all this protection's being on and this dome was thrown over us, here's 30 days and $50 off. Here's 30 days and 150 off. In other words, like, just hold on. Now, why did that happen? Because Mr. Mufareh and the company, and this is coming from me, I am not sitting in their office anywhere and asking these questions. I'm telling you from the insight that I feel, what they want to do is anyone that has commissions coming, they get it before we move to the next step. Now, is everybody going to be? I know there's people out there think I'm going to make $1 million in 1 month. All of us are. That is pie in the sky. That is crazy thinking. But I believe this: whatever you start at, it will increase every month. And I don't mean 1, 2, 3. I mean 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. That's what I believe it's going to do. Only because of what? Look at the foundation they made. Look what they built. Look at the structure they built. Look at the signatures they're getting around the world of people that want to collaborate or be with us, partnerships. Why would they do that? I don't need the details. Whatever the reason they did it, it's because they see what some of us are refusing to see. And we need to. It'll relieve it. Look, there was anxiety a little bit over Jaden. But once I had the faith and I asked everybody here to pray, it's getting better. Do I get weak on, faith sometimes? Absolutely. You know why? I'm freaking human. But non-passive, one of my stressful times has nothing to do ever with what is the company doing. Are they going to take care of this? Are they going to do this? Are they going to do the right thing? They have never, ever made me think or even ponder that they're doing something different than they said. The only modifications or anything that the company adjusted for was always, and I want you to think back, was always on our behalf. They took bullets for us, they fell for us, they landed on swords for us, they walked through Kalmanor for us, they did everything for us, and Mr. Mufareh comes out with a smile on his face. We got it. Don't worry, we got it. Do or die. Do or die. The way I see it, he's got a bodyguard. He is the baddest, most forgiving, toughest, untouchable bodyguard in the world. It's called God. That's what I believe. I cannot believe this is a mistake. I cannot believe this is two rocks banged together and happened by accident. There's no way you could take something perfect and happen by accident. Falling. Should I end? I think I will. Everybody. Yes.
Are you still live?
Yeah, I'm live right now, and they can hear you.
Oh, well, I have bad news because my lung collapsed on me again last night.
Really?
Yeah, so they gotta. It's no big deal. They just gotta put me on a different kind of pressure thing. They were doing what they call a a water seal, and that kind of helps it seal up. But I noticed at about 3 in the morning I couldn't breathe, and I didn't say nothing because I didn't know. And the doctor just came in after X-rays. He said, "Hey, your lung collapsing." And I said, "I know I can't breathe." So they put me on a different kind of suction now again.
Okay, Chris, hold on 1 second. I want to make sure people can hear you. Can everybody hear Chris? I don't want him to have to say this 5 times. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear what Chris is saying? Anybody?
Anybody is okay.
Yeah, don't. He's going to be fine. I just want to know if you hear what he's saying. Hi, Chris. Oh no. They can hear you. Okay. So what he said was, in the morning, it seemed like he was having issues with breathing. They checked on him, and his lung collapsed again. And they've got another procedure to do different to help that, right?
Yes, they had me on like a water seal suckage, which helps seal the lung back up, and it didn't work. So now they got to put me back on full like pressure charge or something. It'll catch again. But I coughed when I first coughed today, Marty, and I thought, oh my God, I thought I fell again. That's what it felt like. So I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So now 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I'm like, I'm having trouble breathing here, you know? And I didn't say nothing. The doctor said, why didn't you say nothing? I said, I don't know. It was 4 in the morning. I didn't really want to bother nobody. It didn't seem like too big a deal. He goes, well, it's a big deal. You got to let someone know when that happens. So,
Chris, don't do that again. If something's up, listen, the hospitals make a lot of money. You ring that freaking bell. Don't even hesitate.
Yeah.
I hate to hear that, but
my nurse, I told my nurse, this isn't your fault. This is my fault. I didn't say nothing to you. So, because I seen she felt bad. I go, don't feel bad. I've never gone through this before, so I don't know. So, but I said when I knew I couldn't breathe, I was freezing. I know that. So they brought me some blankets, cranked up the heat in my room because I was actually frozen to death there. And then I coughed, and it was all over from there. I'm like, oh my God, did that hurt?
Yeah. Now, did they already do the new procedure?
Yeah, they just turned it on 5 seconds before I called you.
I thought something was strange that you didn't call me.
I was saying hi to you on your live, and then he walked in. He's got that look, and I said, that ain't a good look. He said, well, your lung collapsed again. So he says, we got to put you back. I did ask for the stronger drugs again because this has been very hard to see if I'm going to put you back on those. So I can sleep at night, you know.
No. Sleeping is good, but okay. Is there anybody you need for me to let know what's going on besides everybody in Onpassive?
Yeah, no, it's the same. Okay. I mean, it's no different. It's just I was following the steps how they do it normally, and it's called the water seal. Where that line does something where it allows the lung to try to reseal itself.
Right.
And it didn't work, so you got to put me back on regular, which is like a full something. I don't know. It's hard to explain it, but probably Key Window would know. He would probably be able to explain it better than I can.
Yeah, he would know. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm just telling everybody. Again, thank you for the prayers. I'm not first priority of prayers, even though I know you think that, but there's a lot of people that need a lot of prayers out there, and especially the Modi family. And keep doing what you're doing. I think Ash is going to come out with something more exciting next week, and I'm waiting for it. And hopefully I'll have 2 good lungs to be excited about it. Because right now, I'd only be able to cough up 1 lung. You know what I mean?
No, I know. But listen, I'm not calling you. You call me if you want to call.
Yeah, we'll do our normal thing. You know that.
No, I know.
I know my cousin Lee's coming up here after church for a little bit, and then she's doing. Everyone that wants to know, she's doing real good with my dog. My dog actually slept with her last night, which not even her dog sleep with her, so she's getting adjusted to my dog real good. That was my biggest concern, my dog. So You know how it goes. How's Jade and everybody doing, Mr. DeGarmo?
His open wound just looks nasty, but the spots on his leg disappeared or disappearing. So, and he's walking better. It's a slow process, but there's a lot of dark cloud around, but we will overcome.
Listen, there's a lot of things that are happening that's normal to life, but because we're such a big family, we're seeing a lot more. I mean, Dr. Modi caught us by surprise. Part of life, me falling caught me by surprise. Jaden getting sick, that was another surprise. It's just, it really is just life, guys. And the good thing is, I think when I've been in this hospital for a couple of days now, which is a very nice hospital, but I myself could see things that Onpassive can help as far as their digital system, helping patients. I was just telling the guy, I can't wait till you have AI beds because they're really short-staffed here, where a bed would automatically be able to take you all the way down to the x-rays or whatever. You know, it'd be kind of cool. The guy said, dude, I'd love that. So, you know me, I'm always looking to try to improve things. So, that's what Onpassive is going to do. And don't think I'm silly, but that's how I think. Ever since Onpassive has come into my life, I think of constant things that Onpassive is going to be able to improve through AI. So I'm going to wait.
No, absolutely. The theme of the chat is ring the dang bell.
Ring the dang bell. I got it. Oh, did you tell him how Ash made me laugh 4 times?
Yeah. I gotta leave a message for Ash too. Let him know the update. But like I said, you call. You know, when you're good, you call me. I'm not going to call you.
I got you. Well, you know, we got to play our local pool game every day.
No, I know. You seem.
Hey, everyone that's listening.
Yeah.
Even in the situation I'm in, DeGarmo still won't let me win in pool. Isn't that terrible?
Hey, I want to tell you something in front of everybody in Onpassive. I love you, but I don't love you that much, okay?
That would hurt, man. That's funny. I love you back, bro. You know that.
All right. Hey, take this little bypass journey God's got you on, and you always learn a lesson from stuff like this. And like you said, you're seeing stuff that maybe you could help with as far as bless or something.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But there's been a lady in here. She's been screaming in pain for hours. She's an older lady, and my heart's just bleeding for her. I don't have no idea what's wrong with her, but I'm thinking, my God, you know, she sounds like she's more scared. And I know how that feeling is because I had no idea what I was going to go through when I did this. So
no, I know.
Just pray. There's a lot of people that need prayers out there, guys.
Yeah.
So, all right, go finish your live, crazy man.
Well, I think you just did. Anyway, love you, and everything's going to be okay. It's just it's trials and tribulations that we go through. Like I said, call me later, Chris. I'll be here.
All right, buddy. Tell Dawn I said hi. I know she's doing good.
Yeah, don't worry about you. Worry about you. She told me to let you know she's praying and I'm thinking about you. Okay.
All right, buddy.
I'll see you, Chris.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Chris.
That's kind of a little bit of a setback, but I thought something was wrong this morning when he didn't hit me up right away. Chris's lung collapsed again, Dawn. But they got it. They're going to go back to full pressure. It happens, but it happened to who? Oh yeah. They'll get it. I mean, they'll get it. So anyway, everybody, you got the news live. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. We got each other. We got God. Pray about it. We all go through things. Of course, Chris doesn't ring the bell when it happens. Even the doctor gave him a hard time. So good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Like I said, soar. Soar like an eagle or whatever you want to do. Maybe you don't want to. But remember, the ambition is everybody win. Everybody wins. And that's what we hope for. But the power of the company is what we're hearing about right now. That's the power of this company. The products are going to be the best in the world. We don't need to negotiate that. What we need to know is the power of this company is the people and the love we have for each other. Anyway, I'll see you all. And sorry about last night, the trivia people. I had to go. Uh, and I had to go when I went. Like there was no something I had to do right away. So anyway, see y'all. And God bless. Oh, one thing, Heroes is on at 2 o'clock. If you got questions that you want to know what's going on, you want to be updated, that's where you need to go. No joke. I trust them. That's where I would go if I need to know something, no doubt. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you all. God bless. Thank you so much for your prayers for my little brother. I want him to get back on, get on his feet because it's so much fun beating him up when I can.